Okay, Eve, here we go. So first of all, I want to say that I am extremely disappointed that my daughter Lauren did not remember how to find the surface area of an isosceles triangle prism. I'm very, very heartbroken over that. I guess I'll cry into my pillow later tonight. But on the other hand, it gives me an opportunity to show you how to do it. All right, so we have this is 25, and the height of this triangle is 12, and then the base is 10, right? We have all that written down in the problem. So the other thing the problem says is that the dimensions given are in feet. And it wants square inches. So we're going to have to convert. Does that make sense? The dimensions are in feet, but it wants the answer in inches square. So once we find the answer in feet, we're going to do a conversion problem to find the answer. Okay, so first we got to find all the dimensions. This is the net of this triangular prism. So what I've done is I've taken the triangle on the front and I folded it out, the triangle on the back, folded it out. And then this is one side here, and this is the other side here, and then this is the base, right? So let's put in our dimensions as we have them. So this is 10, and this is going to be 25, and this is going to be 25, and this is going to be 25. All right, so this is all 25. Now, we also know that this is 12. The height of that is 12. The height of this one is 12 because they're identical, because they're mirror images of each other. They're front and back. They're the ends, right? They measure the same thing. What we don't know is the slopey bit right here. So what we're going to do to find that, because this is an isosceles pyramid or an isosceles triangular prism, we know that this is congruent to this. So this base of 10, when we have the point here, it's directly over the center. So we split this in 5 and 5. 10 divided by 2 would be 5 and 5, right? So that gives us a right triangle of 12 and 5, and here is this. This is our hypotenuse, C. So all we have to do is use Pythagoras' theorem. 12 squared plus 5 squared is equal to C squared. That's going to be 144 plus 25 is equal to C squared. 169 is equal to C squared. Unsquare both sides. 13 is the length of C. So now, this is 13. 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 Everything's 13. Not everything. You get my point, right? But now we have the ability to find all of the polygon areas. So we'll start with this one. Actually, there's two of them that are identical. So we're just going to say 2 times 13 times 25. And I should probably put the unit of measure on there. And that's in feet times 25 feet. Okay. 13 times 25, that's going to be 325. 325 times 2 is 650. So 650 feet square. And that will take care of this area and this area. All right, those are done. So now let's do the base. So we've got 10 feet times 25 feet, which is 250 feet square. So now we got this one done. Just like that. All right, so now we're going to do our two triangles. So 2 times the area of a triangle, which is base times height divided by 2. So the base is 10, height is 12. 2's would cancel. So that's 120 feet square. Okay, that's 0, that's 12, carry 1, that's 10. So 1,020 feet square. But it wants the answer in square inches, or inches square. So we're going to convert that. 1,000, if I can write it, hello, 1,020 feet square. We'll convert that into inches because we know 12 square inches square over 1 square feet square. It's the same thing. This cancels this, and we get 1020 times 12 squared inches squared. But in this rare occasion, we're going to solve it. And when we solve it, we get this. 146,880. So 146,880 inches square. There you go. This is the answer to put in, and I'm going to go back and put this one in just in case people were like, "Oh, Miss Tracy, you never calculate it. What's the deal?" So I don't want to be that person. So now we have these, all the areas have been calculated and added together, and we've converted it over into inches square from feet square. That's the answer. Okay. I'm still disappointed in my daughter. I thought better of you, my child, than that. Okay. Next problem. Okay, these are super easy. You guys, come on. What are we doing? How have I neglected your education so badly? So, in order to actually calculate this, the base has to be the same so that we have a comparative relationship between the two. So we're going to turn this 8 into 2 cubed. It's the only way it works. Now we rewrite it. We do the innermost radical first, so 2, and then it's written once, the index is 2. Now we're going to write 2/3 once, and the index is 2. Now we can multiply. So we have 2 and 3 over 2 as our exponent, and 2 and 1 over 4 as our exponent. We need to convert this denominator such that it matches. So 2 and 6 over 4 times 2 and 1 over 4 is equal to 2 and 7 over 4. And that is your answer. Okay? All right. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Japanesey. Chinesey. Just plain cheesy. Next problem. I know. I'm tired. I've been making videos all day, so I'm kind of cheesy. We have 90 cubic inches per minute. And we want to convert that to cubic meters per second. Okay, so we start with this, 90 inches cubed over 1 minute. And I'm going to start with the unit of measure just because that's the one we are used to doing. And I'm going to go from inches to centimeters first, and then from centimeters to meters. So I know that there are 2.54, and I'm going to cube this because I don't want to write it 3 times. And then in a centimeter there is, or in a meter there's 100 centimeters. So 1 cubic meter has 100 cubed centimeters cubed. All right, so meters cubed is where we wanted to go with our unit of measure. Now we need to worry about time, and that's just one step. We're going to go from minutes to seconds, and we know that 1 minute is the same as 60 seconds. So minutes cancels. Now all we have to do is rewrite it. 90, 2.54 cubed over 100 cubed times 60, and the unit of measure is meters cubed over seconds, or cubic meters per second would be the way you would say that. And that's the answer. Voila. All right, so maybe the triangle problem was, a little confusing because I didn't have the uncalculated answer. Maybe that's what it was. I'm not sure. But you should have gotten this one. So I'm highly disappointed, and I'm going to go and reevaluate my life and its meaning, and if this is the place God has me or not, and how disappointed I am in my teaching ability because my daughter forgot all the math and couldn't help her friend. And I don't know, I might have to ground her after this. But anyway, I hope y'all have a good night, and I'll hopefully see my child soon. Love y'all all. Bye.